and welcome to Camp Nettlebee. This is the exciting third-part conclusion of our wonderful mini-adventure. When we last left our heroes, they had done some investigation, and they are in a beautiful cabin owned by one Jaspar Pratchett, semi-published author.
With a doggo!
With a doggo!
Yes,
Such a doggo.
yeah, in fact, to read my box text, there's the doggo. To read my box text. When we last left our party of junior intrepid explorers, you found yourself in the small homey cottage of Jaspar Pratchett, retired Loudwater town clerk, published author, and owner of Kelvin, a small, fluffy, highly magical white dog. You also found out about Monoxa Bunchwinter, a local girl with a passion for the abyssal arts and extremely solid long-term planning skills. Thanks to Jaspar's nutritionally dense parsnip soup, you are feeling refreshed and energized, but also terrified of what awaits you.
So refresh and energized means hit points, cooldowns, everything's back?
It's like you had a long rest. The soup was that nutritious.
nice.
But you also have sat here for a couple of hours listening to Jaspar tell you about knots.
You said so many stories.
Thank you, Turnip Soup.
I've just been
He's
like-
a published author. I'm a published author, you know. It's very... I'm getting another one in Better Fortresses and Gardens next month.
So we left camp at about 5 a.m.
You left camp.
And then we
you
fought-
Left camp at 5.
And then we fought raccoons, and then we fought burbs, and we've been chilling out here having soup. So what time is it?
It's probably about 3 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Oh.
And tomorrow night is when literal demons will come
Or is it-
to Camp Nettlebee, or is it tonight?
You don't really know Monoxa's plans, just that she has pledged that she will have her revenge. I'll reread the newspaper article that Kelvin helpfully
Please.
retrieved for you.
No, I had to go look for it.
You may have... Well,
Oh,
he
wait, the
directed you
dog,
to
right,
it.
the dog, yeah.
The dog led you to the clue.
Yeah.
What's that?
Newspaper's down by the floor.
You may have thwarted me now, but my revenge will be complete. You will hear from me the next time a full moon falls on the 16th of Flame Rule, which, from checking your perception and the calendar that Jaspar has on his wall, tells you that that is tomorrow.
Danger.
So Jaspar is puttering around and getting more things. And you guys are now alone in his comfortable living room.
Has Peloton shared this with us?
I don't think you've had a chance
I
to.
haven't, because he's been telling stories and whatnot, so I
look at old stuff.
Yeah,
a
so while
friendly
he's
old man.
popping around, like the old man's doing his thing, I go, guys, come
Cabin
here.
3, cabin
Come
round
here,
up.
come here.
Okay.
Look at this news article I found. It's from like 10 years ago.
What does it say?
Well, it's all
I
about-
was 2 back then.
It's all about this girl named Monoxa, who is the reason why we're not allowed to do like demonic summonings and stuff like that at Camp Nettlebee, because she tried to summon Orcus.
What?
What does that mean?
I open up my book and I would assume maybe there's a picture of Orcus in my book or something like
What's
that.
up, Nyan?
As my favorite enemy is undead, do I know all about Orcus?
Yes, because he is the demon prince, the dark demon prince of the undead.
I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, you said a bad word!
You know how spicy restaurants have like a bunch of like peppers filled in?
Yeah.
It's like that, only there's like skulls.
Yeah.
Or like piles of bodies, and it's like all 10 of them
Yeah,
filled in.
yeah, and
Yeah.
like, he's this
I think
guy.
they have literally added an 11th skull for Orcus.
Turned it up to 11.
11 skull
And-
that's like on
and-
fire.
And in the article, it says that on this day, which is tomorrow, apparently she would try and get her revenge.
Oh no! Wait, isn't she? If she's taking her revenge, she's a little early. If
No.
that's what.
Yeah,
The
can I make a knowledge religion roll to see what she would want the other campers for?
Yes,
like,
go ahead.
Like
Maybe there's
why they would be...
sacrifices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be so excited about that.
No, I was. I was
13.
agreeing with you.
13? Yeah, that's... You normally have to give something to a demon to ask it to do your bidding.
Huh.
So that must be where all the campers are going missing. Like, they're getting stolen in the middle of the night, probably for this evil ritual.
Do we know where she tried the ritual when it failed 10 years ago? Does it say that in the article?
oh,
Does it?
Wasn't it in leatherworking class?
Yeah.
It was.
so it was in the camp.
It was in camp while everybody else was supposed to be making wallets.
Well, so here's what I suggest, or what I think we should do. Maybe we should sneak back to camp and tell Mora about what's going on.
I think so too. We should
And
definitely tell
we
Mora.
should also try and figure out what they need to do this sort of ritual and whatnot. Maybe there's a book or something in the library that we can find.
We should also investigate the leatherworking place. Maybe there's like a secret hideout of evil.
Yeah.
Can we borrow this paper?
Hey, old man.
Yes!
Thank you for the soup. That was very refreshing.
Oh, thank you.
But we think there's an apocalypse coming. We might have to go back to camp, and so thanks. Okay, bye.
What? That seems rather hasty.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Apocalypse?
you got to go fast if the world's on the line.
I think I've got some books on the apocalypse. 1 second.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, that may be helpful.
Oh, yeah, he's got this
Right.
enormous
He's got,
library
like,
of books.
Pelton, you like books?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to you know what? Hit him up. Jaspar is local and has lots of information.
Jaspar,
Yes.
do you know anything about Orcus?
Hypothetically, if we wanted to summon a greater undead demon.
I mean, Orcus is just the prince of the undead. He's not actually undead himself, but let me see. Do I
Like,
have some...
If someone...
Orcus, why do you want to know about Orcus? That sounds very familiar to me.
Well, you know, I mean, it's part of a research.
We have to put on a play
Yeah. So
at camp.
yeah. So we
No,
just.
I'm pretty sure that after that incident a few years ago, they said nothing about demons at the camp, because I remember, because a nice lady came over and gave me a settlement.
It's
On account of all of the chaos.
No.
Should we
It's
just
not.
trust
It's,
the old man and
it's-
ask him questions?
it's not. It's not for camp. For me personally, it's a.
Oh,
over-
don't mess with that stuff. That young girl.
No,
what
no,
was her
no,
name?
no.
What was her name? She got into a lot of...
It's
She
for
should've just-
school. It's a school project that I got over the summer that I have to come back with some sort of research paper.
You're very studious. I'd just be screwing around if I was you. You're in summer camp. Live a little, kid.
That's why I brought the book.
What's her? What was her actual name?
Who?
Dominic's?
It's Monoxa.
Minoxa. That was the one.
Monoxa
Monox-
something or other.
That's it. Monoxa. was
Monoxa
the-
Bunchwinter.
Monoxa Bunchwinter was the one who was trying to summon the demon. You should talk to her mother. She lives just down the street.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, the Bunchwinters live just down the road. You could go talk to them.
What road?
Oh, and
We're
if
in a-
you're
we're in a meadow.
luck, Catrielle is going to have some of her famous honey almond tarts made. They're such a big hit at the Harvest
Who's
Festival.
Catriel?
Monoxa's mother. She's a great baker. Monoxa's very strange, but don't hold it against her mother. Her mother's a lovely lady, and her dad's okay. He's very serious.
Do you think Kelvin could show us the way?
Yeah, can we bring your doggo?
Kelvin looks very excited.
Yeah, let's bring the dog.
Doggo.
Yeah, would it be okay if we borrow Kelvin to show us the
Of
way?
course, Kelvin is from... I actually picked up Kelvin as a stray. He just wandered into my cabin one day, and I thought, oh, I may as well keep him. He's so adorable.
Lucky.
I trust you, kids. And after you're done talking to Catrielle and having some of her honey almond tots, I'll take you back to camp then, and you can work on your research project later.
Wow,
Oh,
thanks,
thank
friendly
you.
old man.
No problem. I actually kind of like it when kids get lost and come up here. It only happens a couple times every summer, and it gives me someone to talk to.
Well, I appreciate that you're not creepy. You're just a cool guy.
Nope, just an author. Red herring for everyone in the audience who's expecting me to be weird.
Who did he say that to?
Bye, kids.
Bye.
He just fourth walled us.
Kelvin. Kelvin or Calvin?
Kelvin.
Kilbin.
Kelvin.
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 Yeah.
Kelvin.
Lead the way, Doc.
Kelvin looks like he's been waiting for you guys to do this for a while.
I'm just expecting the dog to just go like,
Well, I mean,
it's like, follow me.
the dog is very magical.
Yeah. Lean on, little buddy, and I give him a big old pat.
Do I know?
I don't know if he,
The dog licks your hand. The dog likes getting pets.
So this dog is magical as hell. Remember? We
I don't
discovered
know if
last
that was
time.
communicated to
Yeah,
anybody.
they might not
What?
know.
Do we know that the dog?
I
is
have no
magical?
I thought
idea.
you told us.
Did he?
Yeah, I
Oh,
said.
the
yeah.
dog is hella magical.
Yeah.
Kelvin, can you magically speak?
Murph!
But you can understand everything we're saying.
Murph, Murph.
Oh.
Is the mother an evil witch and she's gonna hurt us?
Murph.
Okay.
How about the daughter?
Whoa.
Do you know where Minoxa is?
Murph, Murph, Murph.
Oh, where?
Kelvin starts running.
No, we don't.
A
We
little
wanted to go talk
trot.
to the mom first.
He's leading you.
Follow the dog.
He
Okay.
leads you out of the door of the cabin and around a little path, because the cabin and the front door, because you know what, is situated to look down over the hill and see the river or the creek and the trees and it's very nice.
This really does feel like a moment in which, what's her face, should be playing, if this was a movie or a television show, Cyndi Lauper is as we're some sort of Cyndi Lauper track is playing while we're running through the woods with the dog.
Well, you're actually going out another path through the rest of the meadow onto a road. because there is a road that goes out to all of these farmhouses. You're not really in the middle of nowhere. You're in a rural area, as these sort of camps typically are.
Right.
All right, so the road is well maintained and extremely wide. Like, it's traveled frequently. People live out here, right? There's farms, and so they're bringing carts to like get like produce and goods in and out, right?
It's healthy trade on these roads.
Yeah, so every few hundred meters, it is still a wooded area, but the woods break to reveal a small farm. And usually, because it's hilly, it's not like a dairy farm, but it's like cows and chickens and vegetable gardens and stuff like that. You get the idea that maybe a lot of retirees live out here, and these are hobby farms. And as you walk down the road, you eventually pass a large plot of land where the forest actually has been cleared away. And so you can see some sheep grazing in this big open area, and thanks to the break in the trees, you can see the rolling hills of the landscapes, and a few miles beyond that, you can see the flat plain where the river Delambere cuts a thick, muddy ribbon through the earth. And so if you walked down to the river, and then walked a few, maybe miles to the west, you would be back at Camp Nettlebee. So you haven't really traveled all that far.
We also have a frame of reference. Reference.
Yes.
Reference.
Oh God, he's turning into a dog.
Oh no, the curse.
Eventually, you find yourself at yet another driveway, only this one has a small cart set out beside the road. It's piled with fresh potatoes, carrots, and a couple of watermelons. Can you roll me an investigation, please?
Like everybody or specific people?
10. 10?
That would be 13.
Nope.
Not much.
Well, I'll give it to you. At 13, you look for a couple seconds, then you see a small sign that says, Bunch Winter Farms Fresh Produce, leave coins in tin. And then a few inches below that, you see an old and rusty tin that has a few copper coins sitting in the bottom. Because everything's done on the honor system around here. You know your neighbors, and they're nice people.
Hey, free food.
No, don't do that.
Kelvin looks at you when you say that.
I have some copper coins that I definitely acquired legitimately earlier.
You got an allowance?
Sure. I'll put them in the can.
You're so smart to have brought money with you.
Ha! Yes,
Wow.
I was.
Once Kelvin sees that you have put money in the tin, he watches you with less interest. You begin to walk up the driveway when Kelvin abruptly turns to the right. He goes, Muff!
Uh-oh.
Muff! Muff!
Okay. There's a clue to the right.
And
Good
starts
boy.
leading you to a smaller, far less maintained path, but still a path, sort of a rocky path that veers into the woods east of the main house. You are now in the woods again.
Yay. Where nothing bad ever happened.
It's all right. I'm sure Kelvin would never lead us astray.
I like that we're just trusting this magical dog.
I mean, it's a magic dog. You don't
good
say no
dog,
to a
Ron.
magic dog.
After a couple hundred feet of walking through this wooded path, by the way, the woods are lovely. It's early afternoon, so it's not quite so hot anymore.
Got
And now
some
you're
nice
not
sun shafts
you're-
coming through.
Exactly. You're not
Yeah.
walking in the direct sunshine anymore like you were on the road. It's really nice in here and it smells good. The path starts traveling downhill. And then it goes more and more steeply downhill because you know this is a pretty hilly area. And suddenly, the path veers hard to the left and stops in front of a huge rock face that actually appears to be the foundation of the hill you've been picking your way down for the last couple minutes. The cliff looks extremely solid, but there is an enormous circle carved right into the face that starts a few inches off the ground and it extends at least 6 feet up. So it's a huge cliff face, and then there's a big circle that's carved into it that's a couple inches deep. And inset into the circle is a strange pattern of impressions. And in fact, I've prepared a prop for you.
Oh man.
I need the overhead camera for a second.
Uh-oh.
Oh wow.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so here's the deal. Hold on, I'm not done yet.
This is next level.
It's a puzzle.
Oh no!
It's an actual puzzle.
What?
We're dead.
Okay, so as you're looking at this, Kelvin barks
Okay.
and directs your attention to a natural rock ledge. And nestled between some ferns are some, which are not visible on camera. One sec. Some little round rocks with numbers in them.
Oh my god.
They look like they're going to fit perfectly into the round slots that have been carved into the rock face, but what order are they in?
This is the
Yeah.
materia system.
Kelvin looks very meaningfully at the stones,
Uh-huh.
and then back at you guys,
Oh,
and then back at the stones.
what's the date of the full moon?
Oh,
Why don't you guys roll me some investigation?
yeah.
That's a good idea. Oh, nat 20!
Oh,
Wow.
15.
10.
So 22.
this is a magical lock of some kind.
17.
This reminds you of a math puzzle you had to solve. This is definitely a math puzzle, and there is a way to make it so there is, with a nat 20, I'll just tell you what you're supposed to be doing.
Oh.
I feel like I'll reward you a little bit. There's definitely a way to make this so that the numbers all add up to the same value, whether it's horizontally or vertically on both axes.
Is this Sudoku?
No.
Okay, well, I mean, we've got basic 1 through 9. Yeah.
1 through 9.
All right, those of you who
Who are
we might
good at
even
math.
want to go
reach
wide for this. Although then we don't get our overhead.
Oh, it's
Oh,
fine.
wait. Could you assemble it so the numbers are upside down for you, so they're right side up for the camera?
Here, I'll flip them around. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Do we want to put the 5 right in the center?
Hold on.
Wow, Nyan, you really know math.
Cam's
I
got
don't know.
Cam's got an idea here.
I don't know.
Okay. Can I look at the dog and go, Kelvin, do you know the answer to this puzzle?
Barf?
Is that a
Five in
no?
that direction.
I mean, I'm a dog. And I can't talk.
3.
6.
So there's only 7 spaces.
So yeah, you can leave 2 of the numbers out.
Hmm.
Here, can I just line that up so it is visible to our friends who are watching at home? Why am I so bad at this? This is literally my job.
What is the sum of 1 through 9? It's like 10, 10,
10, 10, 10.
It's like 45?
Yeah.
45. So then we know if we had to do it in, like,
I'm
we
the
can
least
try to do a little bit of
spatially aware
math
person
on
in
that
the
way,
universe.
right?
Don't you just...
There, yes, that's the direction I'm trying to go.
So something that looks at there. So like theoretically with 45 we could do 15 in 3 directions. But we're actually removing 2 numbers. So 35? Does that math add up to anything that makes sense? So you're trying to go for 12 in every direction?
12. 4. No, that doesn't work.
Man,
Put the 6
nobody
there.
told me when I came to camp I'd have to do math.
You have 11 left over.
Barf, barf, barf.
13,
What is it, boy?
14, and 12. You have 12, 13, 14.
Kelvin seems to be trying to communicate with you.
Okay.
What is it,
What is
Kelvin?
Kelvin trying to say?
I mean, Kelvin's a dog. But Kelvin, you get the impression that Kelvin might know how to open this lock.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to look at Kelvin and be like, what number?
Yeah. For this one, bark. Bark how
well,
many
the-
times you want in this
14.
one right here.
Like, what number do we have to add to? That would be a good place to start.
Barf, 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 barf,
6.
This many?
barf.
7,
Barf.
8.
That was a-
It's 6.
Okay,
6.
6.
Kelvin
She wasn't
buries his head in his paws.
Oh my god.
I'm okay with being a little bit dumber. It's okay.
Malfi. Oh my god.
So if it's 6,
That's
It's
the
1
only
through
way to add to 6 across.
That number is supposed to be
we're
6.
missing something.
I think Kelvin was trying to tell you that 6 is the number that needs to go there.
Oh!
6 goes
Yeah.
in that corner.
Oh,
Yeah, and they all add towards 6. Like in...
It's sorry. Let me clarify. You're not trying to make them all. You're trying to make the sum of these 3 numbers.
Yeah.
And the sum or some sort of way of combining them to make these 3 numbers, these 3 numbers, and these 3 numbers
Yeah.
all go to the same value.
Well, sure.
Right.
Not necessarily sum.
We could make 10 work. Let's try 11 each way.
I think you guys aren't thinking big enough.
What?
That's my official DM hint.
11, 15.
I figured this would be easy for 4 people to solve.
Can we try 15 in every direction? So if we do 6 in the middle, we could do a 4 and a 5 on either side.
Okay. 4,
Yeah.
and a 5.
Yeah, that's
As
15.
you pick up the 5 stone, Kelvin's like,
Okay.
and he makes you drop it.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, well then it would either be...
Be
No,
accursed.
but that means 10 was correct. So it would either be 13 or
But
17.
we need 10 across, right? So wouldn't it be...
What do you mean 10 across? No.
Because this is...
What if all of the numbers were the same when you multiplied them together?
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
Multiplication.
Math was never my
I'm
strong suit.
12.
Okay.
That sounds like a
middle-
cam
this
This
problem.
is 18.
Yeah.
As middle school students, you should be uniquely qualified to solve ridiculous math puzzles with no use in the real world.
Yeah, I mean, the use of 1 is difficult.
Yeah. I
So
think
1 is probably one of the
Hey,
numbers we
Petals,
can,
do you
we
have
can
a
place
math
last.
spell you can cast?
I don't. I should have looked at my book.
Wizards are lame.
Yeah.
So 8 is a number that could go in a corner. So this is one of those weird tricks on like, are you smarter than a 5th grader? And it's just like,
No.
Nope. No. We're dumber than a 5th grader.
So 6. Kelvin gave us the hint that 6 is supposed to go here.
okay.
Like that is a gift that was given to us by the GM. That is a 6 guaranteed. So we can figure
Okay.
some stuff out now. That's a 6. Let's put together some other random stuff here. Hey, Kelvin, what number is supposed to go in this corner?
Wow.
I don't want to solve the whole thing, but if we
No.
get 2 points of reference, we might be able to figure out. Like Sudoku has something.
Let's try, let's try to
Okay.
get one. If we can get
Yeah.
one row, we can get the rest.
Okay. So
That's
6.
6 times.
Well, let's use 2 medium numbers here because you
Kelvin
know.
sits down and starts like nibbling at his haunch.
So let's go with 4 and 3 at this point, and then that gives us a value of 24 times 3.
Kelvin looks very
24.
excited.
72.
72. Okay, let's make
Okay.
72 happen the other direction now.
Okay, so 72 would be 8 times 4 times, 8 times, this has to be 9, okay.
Excuse me.
72 divided by 4 is 13? No, 23. No, 13?
And it's neither of those things.
No.
72.
72
Okay,
divide,
would be
That's
18.
That's 52.
We can do the math
Yeah.
there. No, it's 18 because you just multiply the other 2. So 18. So we have to go 18 times 4. It's another way to get 18. So 9 times 2. So 492. We probably want 9 in the middle, and we want 2 there. And then now 72.
or, no, I think we want,
Oh, there we go.
yeah.
And then probably 1 is the other one that we want there.
9.
1 times,
Oh,
nine.
7. Or,
Yeah.
9 times 8.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
72.
So 9, 8, 1.
Yeah.
Hey!
There we go. Okay.
Did we do it?
Da-na-na-na-na.
Hey! The power of teamwork.
We can just slide that preview out of here now.
Good job, math team.
Yay! Yay!
I can't do math.
Monoxa
not our-
is very clever because this is the kind of puzzle that would vex an adult. But as I said, as you are children and you are used to doing pointless time-filling mathematical exercises,
Well,
after a very short struggle and some magical assistance,
Good job. Thanks, doggo. Warf.
you find yourself solving the puzzle. After a couple of seconds
Yeah.
with the stones in the right spot, a door hitherto unseen in some shrubbery pops open to the left of the large circle.
Wow. I
Mm-hmm.
like that. Like, why'd you play that song, Alfie? Like,
it's black
The Zelda
inside.
door opening one is the doodle-doodle-doo.
Oh, right.
That's what I was sort of
Yeah.
saying.
Wait, I know what's going to happen. We're going to step inside, and Kathleen's going to hand us a note, and we're going to go very quiet.
all right.
It's an orb of annihilation.
Kelvin, should we be prepared for danger going in here? Yeah. All right, everybody, make sure you're all prepared for whatever's in there. You might want to load up your bow, Nyan.
I emptied the spit valve on my Zelkoon.
That's so gross.
I would have given you 1d4 acid damage.
Well, as a musician, as a professional, it has to be empty.
I don't want to kill anyone.
We're protecting the world, Nyan.
Orcus might be in there.
What if you just threaten to kill them?
Yeah, threats aren't bad.
Man, Ulrica's so smart.
Threats are like only half as bad as actually killing someone.
Or I could do all the work for you.
What if do we get bonus credits if we graduate, like, from adventure camp after saving the world?
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
The doggo's nudging us into the cave. We
I
go.
started going with Kelvin.
What's our going order?
I'll go first.
I will be directly behind Ulrika.
Sure, then I'll go behind there.
I am bringing up the rear.
Okay.
Is Doggo in the lead, or where's Doggo?
Sort of walking beside you guys.
Okay.
It's an adult-sized door. You're all small.
Okay.
All right. Maybe when we get down there, we'll split up and look for clues.
Oh my god. Is it dark? Do I have to cast magic?
You walk through the door and find yourselves in a hallway about 10 feet long and about 5 foot wide, carved into the very rock itself. The walls are roughly squared off, and a few pegs have been hammered into the wall directly to your right to hold items. A large dark cloak is on the leftmost peg. The ceiling is about 8 or 9 feet high and is also carved from the rock itself. The floor is a rough-hewn stone, and you notice that there is a small doormat beneath your feet that says, "If." I prepared a lot of this campaign at 2 a.m. and this seemed funny at the time, and now it's very dumb in retrospect.
No, I'm so excited for this now.
I like that there's a doormat. Okay.
It's bad to laugh at your own jokes. It's bad form. If I'm a summoning, don't come a drumming in.
You are such a dweeb.
That's really good. I want that as like a real doormat.
I'm a summoning, don't come a drumming in.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the only way I could make the rhyme.
So, question.
Kelvin looks at the doormat and is like,
So here's a question: the cloak that's very nicely hanging on one of the pegs on the right of the wall, is that a like I'm going to be summoning cloak, which means they would wear it on their way in, or is that a rain cloak that they would leave?
Sorry,
Wait,
you
wait.
can finish your thing.
I want to know if I should think of that as somebody's here, or that's a thing that they would wear if they went and it's empty.
I would think of that as it looks like a cloak thing that somebody would wear.
I would like to investigate it, the cloak itself, and check like the pockets.
Yeah, sure. All right, roll me an investigate.
8.
It's cloak.
So,
There
can
doesn't
I-
appear to be anything in the pockets.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I have a
as
question
crappy
for
as my
Steve.
investigation is, I can still put my hands
Yeah,
inside
yeah.
I
pockets.
don't know if this is a good idea or not, but if we're stumbling across a giant cult of evil people and there's this cloak here, do we all stack on top of each other under the cloak
God.
and pretend to be another cultist?
My God.
Okay.
We should take the cloak.
I would like you, if you are going to stack up like that, I am not going to say no, but you need to tell me.
Maximum 2.
Yeah, you need to tell me what order you're going in, and the person on the bottom is going to have to make a strength check. And the person in the middle and top will have to make dexterity checks.
Well, if we're doing this, I feel like I have to be at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
are
don't
the
think
top
we have to go
person.
3 high.
We could.
There's only one person here.
We don't know that. On the other side, there could be a whole cult of evil orcas.
Orcus.
Orcus
Or,
worshippers?
orcus
Why don't we
worshippers.
go quietly and look and see what's here
Well,
before we go
yeah, that's a good
stumbling
idea.
around?
I'm going to take the cloak just in case we need to do that.
Good idea.
I would like to look under the doormat.
Ooh.
There's some dust under the doormat.
It's magic dust.
No, it's dust.
She's like, there's a key.
The doormat does not appear to be any. It appears to be one of those ill-advised Christmas gifts.
They celebrate Christmas in here?
Sure.
All right.
All right.
At the other end of the hall, you see 3 doors. One to your left, one to your right, and one straight ahead. They're all closed.
Can we hear anything coming from them?
No, it's really quiet down here.
Should I put on my magic
Yes.
spectacles?
Absolutely.
Ooh.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
There is some magical stuff coming from the left door.
All right, team. The goggles say in the left door.
Those are just your fingers, but thank you.
All right, so you guys are just going to
Do you
barge
have,
into
do you
the
have
left
magic
door.
goggles?
No, I'd listen at the door.
Yeah, yeah. I like the idea of.
Look, they come with special features, Ulrika.
I guess roll perception.
Yeah.
11.
You don't hear anything.
Is there a keyhole?
No, it's just a doorknob that you can turn and open.
All right, let's check it out.
All right.
You are in a large, irregularly shaped room now. The two walls furthest from you are curved and follow the natural sort of rounded shape of the cliff face, but the two closest to you are straight, like the walls of the hallway. The floor is the same rough stone, but an assortment of colorful woven rugs covers most of it. There is a messy, unmade bed up against one wall, and a chest of drawers near the door. And there is another door on the right side of the room, which is where you are noticing some of this magical energy coming from.
Okay. Sorry, what is exactly?
There is another door on the other side of the room.
In the magical, like that's emanating the magic.
There's some magic coming from the other room.
Okay.
There's another doorway to it, and then there's some magic coming from the chest of drawers.
Maybe it's our first magical loot.
Guys, there's something in that drawer. It's got some sort of aura going on with
I
it.
closed the door behind us.
Good call.
All right. So what do you want to investigate first?
I'm gonna go check out that chest of drawers.
All right. Various trinkets and pieces of costume jewelry are piled in haphazard heaps on top of the dresser. Since your parents are all pretty wealthy, since you're at a summer camp for junior adventurers, all of you know what genuine gold and silver jewelry looks like, and you know this is not it. This is costume jewelry.
Oh.
There are 6 drawers.
Nyan isn't looking at this because he's intensely bothered by the unmade bed.
Which drawer do you want to check?
I guess am I able to pinpoint which drawer? No. All right. Well, I'll start from. I don't know. Can I reach the top drawer?
You might need to get a hand.
Okay, I'll start from the bottom then.
All right. Bottom left or bottom right? There's 6 drawers, so it's top left, top right, middle right.
Okay, bottom left.
Bottom left. Close.
Okay. I then crawl on top of that the one that I've opened and open one. The second one up from the bottom on the right side.
Okay.
Oh, so you're testing.
I'm gonna try and go back.
So middle right.
Yeah.
Close.
Okay. And
Top
then
left.
From this point, actually, would I be able to just like crawl on top?
Yeah.
Okay,
really
so I
like
crawl
the
on
idea of,
top,
like, us
and I
looking
open
be
up
like-
both drawers at the same time.
All right. Top left.
ones.
This drawer is tightly stuffed top to bottom with undergarments. Several are assembled similarly to leather plate, but are made of lace with impractical cutouts and intricate beading.
Okay.
The bottom right drawer is filled entirely with scarves for some reason.
The top right.
The top
drawer?
right.
All right, so I must have somehow missed.
You were great at missing the one drawer of interest, actually.
So it's
you
either-
walk
it's either-
over and open the one you have.
Well, there's two. There's
there's
either
two?
the middle left or the bottom right.
I'm just loving the image of this 2-foot-tall gnome that had to
It's a
like
half-
I'm a halfling. Thank you
Pardon
very
me.
much.
that had
That's
to like
offensive.
climb a chest of drawers as if it were Everest, like a rope to belay himself up.
It wasn't Everest. So which one are you going to open, Alex?
The bottom right one?
Bottom right. This drawer is filled with various personal effects. You recognize a copy of the comic that Bevik was reading, although this issue has been translated into common. And underneath that, there's also there is also a Camp Nettlebee sash, similar to the ones that you have on your uniforms, but much older looking. There are only 3 patches on the sash.
This is
One for knot tying, one for archery, and one you don't recognize bearing a bubbling cauldron. Underneath is a scroll.
Ooh. What kind of scroll?
I think you're going to have to give it to
Yeah.
Peloton.
Here, you like paper.
All right.
Oh,
What is it?
Oh, this is a scroll.
This is a scroll of mass cure wounds.
Oh,
Ooh.
Wow.
am I the only one who's really able to
You are
use
the
this?
only one who is able to use it. But
right.
I'll give you the TLDR because I forgot to print this out. It's a one action cast. I'm going to say you can cast it. A wave of healing energy washes out from a point of your choice within range. Up to 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius centered on that point. Each target regains hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
moly.
So that's your int.
D8. All
The
right.
spell has no effect on undeads or constructs.
Cool.
And is it AoE healing or select target?
It's selected targets.
Pally.
Choose up to 6 targets in a 30-foot radius.
Sweet.
Pally, what's the paper say?
It's for being translating from my journal and into the scroll. I can clearly see that it's a cure mass cure wounds spell. So if we run into trouble, I'll be able to heal us all.
Huh.
So as a
Neat.
thing, because you have that on a spell, even though you cannot physically learn that yet, you could read the scroll, right? And because you are a magic user, it's basically you get an extra spell. So once you've read it, it's gone.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're not committing it to memory and learning it because you can't.
Yeah.
But basically, it doesn't count as one of your
Unleash
spell
it.
slots for the day.
Cool.
What's in the last drawer?
Close.
I can't help but notice there isn't a leather wallet making badge on that sash.
I wonder what the bubbles is for.
I mean, probably the class that they stopped teaching after this disaster.
Demon summoning.
Did they actually have a class on demon summoning? That seems like an odd thing to teach at a camp.
Is Warlock like a normal class in D&D?
It is.
While they're doing this, I peek in the other door.
Ah,
Or I listen at the other door first.
The other door in this room?
Yes.
All right. This door is actually ajar. So you can just sort of like go up to it and you notice it's open. 1 second. You see a small room with a stone floor and rough walls. It is dimly lit by torches. And once your eyes adjust, actually you don't need to adjust your eyes to light, you have dark vision. You see that on one side of the room, there is a wide wooden counter with a wash basin on top. And nailed to the wall behind the basin is a large silver mirror, and various vials and decanters of colorful liquid are scattered on the counter. A
beyond
large
sweet.
clawfoot bathtub occupies most of the opposite wall, and a small toilet is at the back of the room. Your keen adventurer's senses tell you that you were in a bathroom.
Bathroom!
What do my hotelier's senses tell me?
Well, there's several interesting looking vials. Now, as a
What
note,
is KY?
in
Oh!
no, there's.
Why is this from Kentucky?
You can identify potions by taste, and Peloton would be. You could just say, and you'll be like, okay, that's a potion of this,
Right.
it's making me, and Peloton would be the best at doing this, but pretty much anyone can identify a potion if they sit down and take the time to do so.
We should leave an upper decker.
Why?
Do you guys want to?
I just stare at you like you've said you're made out of
mean,
corn.
It's not that kind of toilet, but you can certainly leave behind a surprise.
just like a seat squat.
All right. I go over and go, wow, there's some potions over here. You should try and figure out which one's which.
There's actually 4 potions. There is a small vial of purple liquid, a large decanter with viscous yellow fluid, a flask with bright pink foam, and a pot of dark red cream.
Okay.
Okay, I take the yellow viscous liquid.
It smells like honeysuckle.
I look in my book. Oh.
It tastes like soap.
I knew it! I knew you were going
Has
to
he
do it to me.
identified soap?
It's bubble bath.
You were great. I knew you were great.
There's still 3 more potions.
All right. What are the other ones? What's the
There's
next
a
one?
small vial of purple liquid.
All right.
flask with-
While you're washing your mouth out with soap, I'll try the
I'd
purple
feel
one.
betrayed if I didn't see this coming.
Actually, sorry, can I roll being female just to see if I identify anything? What? I don't know.
What does that mean?
Well, some part, if we're in a young
Not a class.
we're in a young lady's washroom, maybe be like, oh hey, we have a hotel sommelier thing. Is there some type of practical knowledge to be able to be like,
Here, make
mean,
a
I-
roll to
Yes,
see
this
if
is-
you can tell what a bidet is.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I wouldn't have known what any of this stuff was when I was 12.
okay,
So,
I
but
don't know,
you
like,
can
if
roll
I-
me an investigate roll.
just to see if by process of elimination we can not humiliate ourselves repeatedly.
Jeepers. It's only humiliating if you judge your partners.
12.
Um,
Are there any common things that I would be aware
yeah,
of?
that pot of dark red cream, you're certain it's lipstick.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Paladin.
Yeah?
Before you that goes on lips. I
Oh,
see my
it's-
mom use that.
Oh, okay. Well, what about this purple one?
Oh my god.
If you want to identify it.
Aurelka takes the lipstick and uses it as war paint on her face.
Excellent.
I
She should do that.
I smell the purple one.
It has a sharply floral, lavenderish, medicine-y taste.
Lavendery, medicine-y taste. Well, bottoms up, and
Wait,
I
what?
take like a little bit of a chug.
A little bit of a chug?
A little bit of a chug.
So like a lot then? Not just
No, I do like a.
You feel your eyebrows get much darker and thicker. Like a lot darker and thicker. You have very expressive eyebrows right now.
Doesn't it like lean over? It's like, huh?
I drink the bottle, and then Peloton like turns around and like has that like anime like eye like smoldering kind of thing. You're like,
No, it's your eyebrows.
Oh,
They turn
okay.
into
Not
like
even
two
your lashes.
Oh.
two caterpillars.
oh,
Does it go into a
so
unibrow?
it's not sexy at all.
No,
Whoa.
you look
Now,
like
now
a-
you can pluck them into very expressive shapes.
Yeah, like to get like your eyebrows. If you drink the entire bottle, they're probably going to be the length of your finger. They're going to be most of your forehead.
Okay.
You'll look
So-
like a mentat from
Yeah.
Dune.
Especially
Especially if you
already.
taste the lipstick.
Oh God, with the weird bushiness and whatnot to them.
Oh yeah.
So grody.
Okay, the last one is like
Can I just-
pink and foamy.
Yes.
It's gonna be some sort of thing.
Guys, I don't think the potion did anything.
This smells sweet. This very like artificially sweet.
Bloop.
It's delicious.
Huh.
Your eyelashes lengthen, and you feel a little tingle.
What's the little tingle?
Well, it's hard to say. Are you gonna have more of it? It's a good tingle.
Drink it. Drink
I'm scared.
it.
Okay.
Like it's a
Drink
nice.
it.
You're like, ooh.
She's.
Put the lid back on and put it back.
It's like, what is it?
I don't need to be any hairier.
What? Let me see that.
All right, Ulrika,
I'm gonna take a sip, not
You're
like a
gonna take a
big.
take a little sip.
Yeah.
You feel a nice tingle, and your eyelashes get thicker and longer. They're very dramatic.
Whoa, that's awesome.
That's weird.
Every time you blink, you hear.
I especially like it
Guara.
accentuating the war paint that Ulrika has applied to her face.
So,
I've
is anybody
like
gonna have
guys-
any? Is anybody gonna just drink all of that potion?
Yo, hit
Hell
me
no.
up.
What?
I'll do it.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. You chug the rest of it?
Yeah.
Your eyelashes get incredibly long, and you feel great.
Oh.
For the next 8 hours until the duration of the potion wears off, you have a +1 to dexterity.
Whoa!
Holy moly.
Is it because my eyelashes are great, or
Just because it's a side effect of drinking way too much mascara potion.
sweet?
Yeah. However, you lose 1 to perception because your eyelashes are so heavy.
How
But
much?
they get +8 to smolder.
How much you want to bet
is
this
my
stuff
whole
is
like
addictive?
forehead just like drooping at this point?
No. They're sort of magical eyebrows.
Oh,
So,
okay.
like, they're not drooping, but they're just ridiculously thick. I'm trying to
look-
think of a good anime character to describe.
Oh, that guy from Naruto. Fuzzy
Rock Lee.
eyebrows.
yeah.
Broccoli.
We're going to run into
Maybe
Minoxa,
Jet
and she's
from
going to be
Cowboy
like,
Bebop.
"You've just drank 1,000 gold worth of makeup. That was really expensive, actually. That
They don't make it anymore.
I'm going to kill you.
I was saving that for Orcus.
I'm going to kill you."
I get it.
All right, so
If
there's
we
nothing
I'm the
else
most
is
fabulous
magical
child in all of Faerun.
So,
We found all of the magical items in this area.
Okay.
okay. So door number 2, I guess.
So if you exit from the bedroom door,
I should be
'Cause-
making a
'cause-
map as we go along.
yeah, I have a mental map of this. So you exit from the bedroom door, and now you're at the left.
You were at the leftmost
you were
one,
at the
yeah.
leftmost door. So now you have a door straight ahead of you, which was actually the door to the right, and you have a door to the left, which was actually the door straight ahead when you came in through the front
Thought we
door.
went-
Yeah, so it's just like a square hallway.
Yeah, a square hallway
Okay.
with 3 doors. So
I listen at the middle door.
the middle door, the door that's directly to
ahead?
directly to your left.
Yes, the one to
Okay.
our left that was directly ahead of us.
You hear nothing.
Okay. I open it. Does it open? It would open in.
It opens in. There's
Okay.
no locks. There's nothing there. This is just a door.
Okay.
Like all the other rooms you've been in, this room has a stone floor and walls. It is dimly lit by a single torch, but it's clear that you're in a small but well-appointed kitchen. There is a tray of what appears to be honey and almond tarts out on a table with 1 chair.
Wait, these were the ones we were told about. Are they?
Yeah, that her mother
that her
makes
mom
these.
makes. Yeah.
Do you want to do an investigate?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's all investigate.
16.
Not a lot. Ooh. 9. 10.
I get a 19.
Wow.
10.
All right, you guys are like, it's a kitchen. You two immediately notice the tarts. So you can grab a tart if you want.
I will pocket a tart.
And you notice that while there's nothing really of note in the kitchen, bowls, food,
Are the
supplies,
tarts warm?
they're not warm, but they look fresh.
Okay.
And
The
there
kettle on the stove comes to a boil while we...
no, there's no stove, there's nothing, anything like that. But there are 2 small bowls on the floor with some food scraps in them, but they look like, an animal's been eating at them. And the bowls are labeled Brutus and Nero.
Great.
Is there a fridge?
How big are
I
these
mean, there's
bowls?
like an ice chest.
Sure. Can I open up the ice chest?
Yeah.
What's-
There's milk and eggs in there. And some mustard.
Calvin.
Oh.
How large are these bowls? Are they like bowls for dogs the size of
They
buildings,
look
or
like,
like
no,
Kelvin
they look
dogs?
Kelvin dogs.
Okay.
They look like
Okay.
they're on the floor like pet bowls.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
Pet bowl in D&D can mean very different things.
Yeah, I mean, like, are they full of, like, meat scraps, or are they full of crickets?
Are they full of human hands?
They're full of
I
meat
like
scraps.
that you went to
Or
the
like
same place I
they
did.
were
Oh, yeah?
full of meat scraps, but they're
Right.
mostly, and it's like cooked food too.
Oh, okay.
And they're
Okay.
mostly been like licked out.
Can I take one of the eggs?
Yes.
All right, and I put it under my hat.
Can you
With
do
the soup?
Yeah.
You please tell me you left the soup.
Oh, yeah, it's there.
Yeah, the soup's in my hat.
No, at home. Oh my
No,
god,
the soup's in my hat.
that's so
Have
disgusting.
you had the soup in your hat the whole time?
yeah.
While fighting the birds.
All right, you can have the egg. But it's
Okay.
a good thing you picked up that bonus dexterity.
Should I relinquish my hat soup?
I don't
don't
think,
wanna
I
tell
think
you
you
how to live.
already have.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fine. Then
That's
to-
why the
to-
birds attacked.
to do
That's why
this-
the raccoons attacked you.
They smelt the food the whole time. They weren't attacking, they just smelt lunch.
None of the animals actually meant us any ill will. They just all smelled the food in my hat. I'm like, oh, I don't want to put the egg in there. So I take my hat off and I pour the soup into the dog bowls. And then I put the egg in my hat.
That's weird. But whatever.
Pelton's a weird kid. You know what? I was weird when I was 11 too.
I'm 13.
Sure.
Okay, anything, like, clearly the kidnapped kids are not in the kitchen.
Nyan is just staring at you while you do this.
It's like, is this really happening?
I mean, there's another kid we just call Farty. Like, he can be eggy
I'm
from
just
now on. It's
doing.
fine.
I'm
Oh,
doing
no.
traditional gross sticky kid shit.
Nominating.
You know, there's always that one
I-
kid.
Sticky kid.
Yeah, who like fists a mud pie. Excuse me. You know, and like when they're making
This is
like
a
the gross
family
stuff on.
stream, Peloton.
Motion to rename Peloton Soupy.
No.
I just stare at you with one bite out of my tart, being like, and I put it down.
The tart, by the way, is exquisite. Jaspar was right. Catriel makes a really good honey almond tart.
Okay, Tim. Let's find the kidnapped
Crispy,
children.
crispy, flaky crust with a nice pastry and a little bit of salt to it, and then it's really set off by like a sweet honey caramel, and then like freshly slivered toasty almonds on top.
These are nice. I should look for the recipe so my parents can use this in their hotel.
It's like, oh, this smells good.
Make me an investigate roll.
Okay.
Oh.
21.
You open up a few drawers and find a recipe book.
Mine now.
Yeah, it's in there.
Nyan, suddenly not so ethical.
You came in here to kill her!
Rescue the children, thank you very much. At least I'm not a pervert.
We'd like to not kill her.
So you just come from here. That's not cool, man.
Yes, you eat this tart
like
that is
12.
not meant for you.
I haven't eaten the tart, I pocketed mine.
Okay, let's. So if
Calvin's
there's
like,
Okay, room number 3.
so you're gonna leave the kitchen?
yeah,
There was no other doors or anything
Nope.
else to go? Yeah,
Nope.
okay.
So you go into the door that was on the right. Okay. You are in yet another room carved from rock. This room is much bigger than the bedroom and kitchen and is decorated with strings of enchanted fairy lights. The floor in this room is also covered with an assortment of colorful woven rugs, but some of them seem pretty old and worn. There's a fireplace and 2 sagging old sofas covered in red and green fabric, with a small rustic-looking coffee table between them. Empty cups and dirty plates are scattered about the room, on the furniture floor and even the mantelpiece. There are also dozens of books piled up on the coffee table and in haphazard stacks around the rest of the room. most of which seem to have improvised bookmarks and page markers sticking out of them. One book lies open, resting on the arm of the closer of the two sofas.
Are you okay?
I'm gonna go check out that book.
Well, let's see a little.
You okay, Diane?
Piles of books everywhere. They're not
Yeah.
on the shelves. They're
Investigate.
All right, you guys investigate.
19.
I'm gonna go
19.
check out that book.
The first book?
16, yeah. The one that's open.
The one that's open?
Yeah.
That is the Encyclopedia Demonica Common Edition.
Okay.
Wow.
14. I want to specifically look at carpets. This is a closed room,
Yeah.
but it was so hard to get into this place. Why would there just be the carpet room? So maybe under the carpets there's like a hidden trapdoor.
It's just her home. She has a locked door.
We
find dust.
we had to solve a magical puzzle, or not necessarily magical, but a puzzle to we picked her lock is what we did. And
yeah,
it came
and then
in.
we've stole her cosmetics and her cookies and her
We-
family cookbook.
Tarts. You stole her tarts.
We are
So-
bad kids.
We're home invaders,
Yes.
and she's authorized to come down here with her magic Remington
And
870
straight
and blow
murder
us
us.
away.
Oh yeah. And we're like, we're looking for kidnapped children. Sure you are.
The Encyclopedia Dramatica. What is it open?
Demonica.
Similar, but yeah.
The Encyclopedia Demonica is open to an entry on Orloth demons. Orloth demons the bottom half is a snake, and then it splits into two torsos with 6 arms that wield scimitars, and both torsos have the heads of baboons. They look incredibly. These are oddball demons according to the entry, and are not descended from the normal demon families.
Is there anything like how they appear or anything like that in it?
It's more like a general Wikipedia overview of demons.
Okay.
This is like
It's like these things exist.
Any known relation to Orcus?
not that you can tell from a brief skim.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
There's a lot of other books around though.
look at this. I think this would be a pretty cool tattoo.
So
Little
there was
tacky.
the Encyclopedia Demonica,
Which is
Common
yes,
Edition, which was open.
open and like splatted out or the armchair of one of the couches.
As
or the
Nyan's eye twitches and he puts the books back in order. What is he picking up and looking at?
Oh well, okay. Let's see. How many books are you going to pick up?
We'll start with what's nearest me.
All right. I've actually prepared a table.
Ooh.
So actually, roll me a d8
Today you are a DM.
for the. I have named many books. What do you get?
2.
Oh well, on my table that was Encyclopedia Demonica. So roll again.
Womp womp.
6.
That is Fiendish Codex, Hordes of the Abyss.
I do like the idea of your first one actually being your role. Like as I'm looking at the book, you pick it up.
Yeah.
Close.
Like that needs to be put away.
Under E.
All right. Do you want to keep looking for books?
Actually, I flipped through this one, and I'm like, is there anything that can fly and has talons?
Oh, many
Like, I mean,
demons
that's like
that
impossibly
fly
vague.
and have talons. But keep looking.
Okay. 3.
3 is The Care and Feeding of Kwatak Demons, Volume 1.
Those are the little familiar-sized ones, right?
They are. In fact, they fly and they have talons, as you notice from the illustration on the front cover.
Does the care and feeding involve bowls with meat scraps?
I mean, it says you have to feed them.
I investigate quasits.
You skim The Care and Feeding of Kwatak Demons, Volume 1, and you find out that there actually can be quite affectionate pets if cared for properly. They're recommended as a starter demon if you're gonna
Starter demon.
And they do get lonely, so it's recommended you have at least 2.
Pairs, right? Yeah. So they have someone to socialize with.
And that's about that's about all you can glean from Volume 1.
What you reading?
I think I know what pet she keeps. Is there, Okay. Look for another book.
Is there anything else in the
That's
room
3.
to look at while Cam's
Re-roll.
going through these?
Yeah, there's more books.
7.
7. The Orbereth and I.
What are we rolling for this table?
Just you know what? Whatever. If you guys are just gonna look around for all of the books, I'm gonna say that you're gonna find a book called "Wielding the Wand of Orcus," "Surviving Nishir," "Abyssal Tourism for Dummies," and The Care and Feeding of Kwatak Demons, Volume 2, Common Health Problems.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
let's read that one.
Apparently, they can get a little overweight if they don't get enough exercise.
Any sort of weaknesses?
Susceptible to
No,
any
actually,
diseases.
it turns out from reading this that are you all reading this book?
No, we'll give
I
us
picked
the
that.
Cliff's Notes version.
So these two are reading it?
Sure.
You find out that they're actually resistant to most types of damage, including bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Oh, good.
Also ice and fire and
Oh.
electricity.
Oh, those are like all. Those
Yeah,
are all
yeah,
the
that's
things
all
I
the
know
things
how
I
to
can do. They're immune to me.
They are resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, cold, fire, and lightning. Yes.
Some dick put true name nemesis in here.
Dinger.
Can you guys make me a perception roll?
Yeah.
19.
Ooh.
8.
1/3.
Our heals.
18.
6? Wow, she has a lot of books. Every single one of these books is about demons.
All right.
They're all about demons and summoning demons and caring for demons and feeding demons and occasionally dealing with rashes that demons get.
I mean,
I should laugh at my own jokes. Occasionally demons get rashes.
Yeah.
And then you have
mean,
to
it
apply a
makes
special
sense.
demonic abyssal ointment. to them.
That's
That's all in Care and Feeding of Kwatak Volume 2.
Huh.
There is also another door at the very back of the living room.
Oh, okay. Once I uncurl myself from her couch, put down the book, and then just go over to the door.
yeah. I
Yes,
hope
this
there's-
is where Kelvin's been waiting patiently
Ah.
while you guys read
Oh,
all the
I was
books.
gonna say, I hope there's no like demon lice in that couch.
wait, no,
Hopefully
we all
not.
have demon lice things.
Are the demon lice demons as well? Gross.
Are you guys going to go through this doorway?
Probably.
I'll listen at it.
You hear nothing.
Good. I open the door.
The door leads to a very long hallway. The floor begins to slope sharply down. The ceiling stays the same height, meaning the further you walk down the hallway, the higher the ceiling would get. Where you are now, it's about 8 feet high, but at the end it's closer to, 30 feet away, it's closer to 20. Unlike all the other rooms in this house, it is devoid of rugs, trinkets, and other personal detritus. It is, like all the other rooms, dimly lit by torches. Kelvin whines as you enter this hallway, and his fur puffs up just a little bit. At the end of the hallway, there is a wall, and the hallway appears to take a 90-degree turn to the right. You can't see anything beyond that junction, but you can see a faint glow coming from that direction.
I'm gonna slide into first.
I pull out my crossbow and load it.
Good man.
I prep my Zalkun.
What does that involve? What do you gotta it's like grease it?
It's like licking your lips, like
You just see me sucking on a piece of wood.
It's got the double reed, like it's a big bassoon or oboe.
So since you've discovered all there is to see, I'll show you guys my very cool GM map of
Ooh.
oh yeah, okay.
yeah.
What's the rent in this place like? It's quite nice.
I think it's on her parents' property
this
because
is-
she's one of them millennials who can't really afford to move out.
I just love that.
This is akin to like the kid moving out into the garage.
Oh my god.
It's like
You're so
behind
right.
property.
Yeah, or the pool house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Minox's lair
Yeah.
slash one-bedroom apartment.
every adventurer party though, it's just like the warrior, just like sing sing buckler. You know, the ranger just like getting their bow ready and testing things out. The wizard going through their book, and then the bard's like, "Hey, you guys,"
Yeah.
sucking on their reed, like
Right.
prepping your lungs. You're like, come on.
I put my hands into a
Rosining their bow.
spellcast pose.
I'm ready.
I guess.
I'm ready to
Kelvin looks
match.
at all of you as you do this and is like, "Burf."
Somebody should do a bard with perform improv and do like improv warm-ups. Anyway,
Somebody.
Okay, so you're at the foot of this 30-foot long hallway where the ceiling gets higher.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? You've readied yourselves?
I look
Where's
around-
ready
yeah,
for gonna
look
be?
around the
Oh, you're
corner.
going to walk down and look around the corner?
Yeah.
But very carefully, or
Yeah,
just going
like
to
very no, stealthily.
Ulrika's in the tank position at the
Yeah,
front.
okay.
Yeah.
go
So you guys are just
real
going to
slow.
very carefully peer around.
Yeah.
Once you look to the right, you see an enormous cavern that appears to have been formed naturally, unlike all of the other rooms here. Unlike every other space, this one is actually exceptionally well lit. In addition to multiple torches, the walls and the ceiling are lined with softly glowing lichens. At one end of the cavern, half of an enormous and complicated-looking summoning circle has been drawn on the ground in yellow sand. And nearby, a thin woman with dark hair appears to be double-checking the circle against a full-page illustration in a thick tome that is being held up by 2 small floating demons.
Uh-oh.
You two immediately know that those are Kwatak Demons. They have claws on their hands.
Guys, those are Kwatak demons.
Are there children here?
Yeah, do we see any
About
children?
10 feet behind the woman and the demon, you see Celeste, Alberto, Farty, Scuttle, Horrocks, Bellamede, Millicent, and Ignatz all in a large cage.
Not farty.
They are still wearing their pajamas.
Farty's got a can of beans somehow.
Do they look hurt?
Millicent sees your faces poking around the corner, and her eyes light up as she locks them with Nyan. Can you make me a persuade check
Oh,
to
no.
dissuade her from saying anything?
Oh no! Damn
No.
it, Ryan!
No, I can't.
Can you try to be extremely expressive?
Quick, if we kill one of them, the ritual
16.
won't work.
16.
The second
So,
thing.
so show me what you're going to do to keep her quiet. Can you do anything more exciting than that? Eventually, Bellamede sees what you were doing. It was like,
The second thing though is I might need the same check to not do that when I see Hottie Boy.
well, Horrocks is in there.
Yeah. So how do
He,
we
he
how do
looks
we keep,
stoic.
how do we keep me from not being like I'm here to save you?
Just like quietly have to strangle him. Just being like, shh.
Hand over nose and mouth.
You have to be quiet.
blue and
You have to be
pass
quiet now. You have to be quiet.
It'll all be over soon.
So you are
Just
in
go
the
to
cavern.
sleep.
Or you haven't entered the cavern. You're looking around. The other kids have seen you, but they're like trying to be quiet.
Right.
And Monoxa is like,
Wow, she's not very good at this, is she?
Paladin, can you shoot the paper?
Maybe that's a pretty tough shot.
Wait, yeah, that's a great idea.
Shoot the paper.
No. He could, if he shoots it with firebolt, the diagram's gone.
Oh.
I mean, if you guys think that's the best idea.
Wait.
believe in you.
Oh, how do we rescue the kids?
Are they're tied up individually?
they're not tight. They're all in a
cage?
cage with like a padlock on the front. It looks kind of like a giant dog cage, if you're gonna be honest.
And Minox is distracted. The closets are distracted.
Yeah. They're like trying to hold up this really heavy book.
Here's what I suggest.
Kelvin's like,
Can you use magic hand to pick the lock?
I don't think so.
You're a wizard, right?
He can use.
he could use the lock. He could use Mage Hand to turn a key in the lock, but he couldn't use it to pick the lock because he doesn't know how to pick a lock.
Do we see that there's like a key ring or anything around Noxus? So here's what I suggest.
Okay.
If you think I should do the fire thing, I could try. I my aim is a little rusty, but
I don't want to pick a fight with a demon worshiper. If we can rescue the kids and get out, we can get Mora to come back and she could turn it into a tree stump explodey thing.
but I could probably let them out by shattering the lock with ice.
Does that work? Do we know that works?
That's a great idea. You should do that.
It's a smaller target than the paper.
No, not from here. Like, I mean, we're gonna have to probably. You guys have to be a distraction.
Wait, do you have to touch it?
No, but
If we get the kids out, it could be 14 on 3 instead of just the 4 of us. Like, I don't think we should try and take on a demon just by ourselves.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Distract them, and I'll let the kids out.
I'm great at distractions. Hold on. Is there any room to hide in this hallway?
The hallway is not in this room.
We can-
The hallway
Here,
opens up into the cavern, and the
Well,
cavern
are you
has
gonna
some
try
like
and do a line of sight
the
pull?
cavern has like some like stalactites and stalagmites, but it's pretty open and it's very well lit.
Yo, you guys should hide in the couch room, and I'll play the Zalkoon. And then when she runs out to me, you go in and you rescue the kids.
Ooh. Would that work?
The Zalkoon is so loud, she could hear it from really far away.
I don't hate that plan.
Do you want to go into back? So we have to. Are we all going back to the couch room?
Yeah, we go back to the couch room.
Yeah.
You guys hide in the couch room. I'll play the Zalkoon and lure her out.
Okay.
Wait, what's this, doggo?
What-
Kelvin does not seem to like your plan.
Okay. Why don't we
I mean, you don't have to listen to Kelvin. But Kelvin's like, "Argh."
It's a magic.
Just like,
Like, he's-
we have to go now.
Yeah, Kelvin seems to be giving you
short.
the quiet hint of,
The demon's going to kill the children. Okay.
Right.
Well,
All right. Which
but I
case,
mean, wait, don't let me tell you what to do. That's just what Kelvin is doing.
in which case, take out the spell to save the children. Then we'll do a distraction, and once she's fighting us, you go rescue the other kids.
this is key to the spells. I really gotta warm my
Okay.
hands up.
All right, and then I'm going to time it. So as soon as that's done, I'm going to distract her with vicious mockery.
Oh. It's like, hey, you smell.
Okay.
Prepared to distract her then.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm gonna try and aim at that piece of paper.
Okay, do you guys want ready any actions?
I'm going to ready my crossbow and shoot at one of the closets.
I have
Okay.
nothing ranged.
Which one looks like a Nero?
Is that the one you specifically want to take out?
They have names. Peloton.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just wondering why you're looking for specifically
what?
Nero.
You know what?
Brutus is a sympathetic figure.
Nyan, we'll say that Nero is the one that's closer to you
Sure.
of the two Kwatak demons.
Okay.
The one closer to me looks like a Nero. Yeah.
Here we go.
Maybe she looks slightly like dumber.
Okay.
I'll stand in front of these guys so that if
is
there's any
Nero.
sort of
Oh.
return
This is Brutus.
activity.
I'm trying to aim my hands, but I don't really have a crosshair.
And I'm aiming my Zulkoon.
Oh god.
All right.
I sure hope I don't miss this.
You can do it.
I mean, I'm not trying to tell you how to run your game, but you have an ability called Bless. You could cast that.
Was it
and
quiet?
that gives,
No, everything I do
Oh, yeah.
involves playing the Zulkoon.
Yeah.
That's right.
Be too loud.
I can do that afterwards. It's not bless. I can bardic inspire people, but I have to play the Zulkoon.
13.
Zulkoon's not notably for their stealth. What's
No.
that you started?
13.
13. What are you aiming to hit?
The piece of paper.
The piece of paper that
That
she's
is like
holding.
being held between
And
like
it's a
all of them.
big piece of paper.
Yeah.
It's not moving.
Yeah.
Did you add? Yeah, it's not moving. It's being held fairly still.
You're trying to set it on fire.
You know what? I'm gonna say that because I'm a generous god. that is fine.
But the stationary piece of paper has slightly less or more armor than the bird.
It's you're nervous. There's lots writing on this.
All right, I shoot the paper.
And then as the paper's happening,
No,
I will,
hold on. A bolt of fire traces through the air and impacts on the paper. It doesn't really do anything because it's a highly magical book. But the Noxa whips around and sees the five of you and goes, "Seriously?" And then she looks down at your camp uniforms and says, "An adventuring party? I can't wait to wipe that dumb camp off the map!" Roll me initiative.
It's very scary.
Wow.
But what about my mockery? It's fine.
We'll
I
get
can
You
to
can
it.
still do it.
I'll do it once it's my turn.
13.
Ooh, I rolled well. 19.
Okay,
Oh,
so-
20!
Okay, Malfeasance, you're at 20.
Yeah. I was ready.
Okay, Peloton, what did you get?
11.
11. Ulrika.
13.
And Nyan.
11.
Nyan. 1 second, let me just add all of my baddies and your assistant to... There we go, there's the initiative tracker. Nyan, you have a readied action that goes off.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on. This round's not in the right place. Malfeasance, you get to go first, and you
Yeah.
have a readied action that goes
Yeah,
off.
I do. I'm gonna hey, you stupid old lady! You couldn't even get your leatherworking badge, and we're gonna beat you up.
Whoa!
I use,
What is the spell save on that?
it is. It's called Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, but how does that work?
It's a Wisdom save that has to be 12.
Okay, I just need to check my wisdom stat here. Monoxa looks offended,
Yeah.
but she makes her wisdom save.
Okay, I don't know that. So I'm going to look over at the cage and try and make eye contact with the handsome man and say, "Do you see me being all heroic?"
Horix is like, oh, okay, this is happening. He's like,
He noticed me.
so do you roll? So what happens if I make my save?
Absolutely nothing.
Well, Monoxa is annoyed. I will tell you
Perfect.
that, but she was already annoyed, but now
Yeah.
she's probably
I'm
more.
22.
That's all. If she just resists it, she just resists a little bit of psychic damage and a disadvantage.
All right. I've been waiting 10 years for this, kids, and you are not getting in the way of my revenge. I need every one of these dumb kids for my sacrifice.
Oh yeah. Oops.
Ulrika, it's your go.
You know what I really wanted to do? Say to Kelvin, go! Blah!
There is a piece I'm missing here.
Don't worry about it.
It's a very famous meme thing. It's this 3-second long YouTube video of like a kid about Penelope's age, like a toddler throwing a ball for a dog, and she goes, go! And then falls right on her face.
Because she's
Whang
holding,
noise.
she's holding the dog's leash,
Yeah.
and she's just like, go! And then, like, gets pulled over, and she just, like,
she eats
impacts,
shit.
yeah, just like chest first into the patio ground, and makes the noise she makes when she hits is.
It's really good. Anyway,
See, it's funny because
like, it's not
no
even-
parent would have uploaded that if their kid was actually seriously injured, so it's
Yeah.
it's fine to laugh at.
sure.
Like, it's not even an articulated noise. It's the noise of all the air in your lungs being fired out.
Oh god. Okay, so there's like a bunch of angry stuff coming at me. I guess.
Yeah, but you're an
yeah.
angry girl.
It's true. How far away is Monoxa?
Ooh.
Oh, maybe
Within charging
like
distance.
20 feet. It's a big cavern, but it's not like hundreds of feet.
Fuck it. I'm gonna. I can move and attack, right?
Yes. You can move and you can attack.
I'm gonna.
Is this a
attack
charge?
twice. Yeah. Well, I don't. Is a charge different?
I don't know.
Okay, this will be short sword. And here.
Wow.
Not too bad. 16 and 21.
That's a hit.
Both of them?
Yep, both of them are
Wow.
hits.
8.
DPS the boss.
Yeah, in before Alex one hits.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Plus. Holy
15.
15 damage?
Yep.
Holy crap.
You just
Well,
run
I
up
rolled-
to her and start stabbing her in the chest.
I rolled maximum for short sword and like 5 for hammer, and it's +2 to each of them.
Oh,
So-
wow. Okay, yeah, well, great roll. All right, that is you. Ah! Why? Ah! Nyan, it's your go. You're aiming at Nero?
Change his target. What are you shooting now?
Okay. Make me a roll.
When she said I'm going to have to kill all these kids,
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, now you're aiming at her?
Yeah. Maybe there was something redeemable there, and then she's like, I'm gonna murder all the children.
yeah. I shoot at Monoxa.
Okay.
21.
To hit?
Yep.
That's a hit.
Bruh.
6 damage.
All right.
Holy
Wow.
moly.
You guys have done some good work on
Are we
Monoxa.
all hitting Monoxa?
Peloton, your go.
All right, you know what? I'm
Just
gonna,
like unload her.
yeah,
Can I say that I moved up behind one of the stalactites?
Yes,
your plan was
absolutely.
your plan was to rescue the
Stalagmites?
kids, unless you change your plan.
Stalagmites,
well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to run around them.
Up to you.
You're
Yeah.
a little stealthier than the
right,
rest of
Wait,
them.
hold on. Quasits are resistant to piercing, bludgeoning,
Yeah.
slashing,
But they're-
fire, and lightning,
And ice.
But
and ice. But
They're not resistant to force.
no.
Yeah.
here's the deal.
So-
Because both of you took the time to sum through, I'm going to give you advantage on all attacks against Kwatak Demons, the pair of
Ooh.
you.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
that's awesome. I don't need to roll any rolls using advantage with magic missile or anything like that.
No.
But
But I mean, still, that would have helped you.
okay, so we've done a ton of damage to Monoxa. Should I just bust out magic missile and aim all 3 at her,
I don't know. We could give it a
or
shot.
should I save them specifically for the Quatsit?
I think the Quasits might be more dangerous
But
because they'll just be harder for us to kill.
they
Did
might
we
be more
ask the-
dangerous, but less relevant.
Did we ask the question what happens to a summoned demon if the summoner goes away?
They go free.
They
I
go
think.
free.
What does free mean? Like, do they leave this dimension, or do they go berserk and
they-
kill everybody?
They do where they go where the wind takes them, and they follow their whims. So that's a bad thing.
They follow their chaotic evil whims.
Oh,
Alright.
okay. Are they demons or devils? Because devils are lawfully
No, no,
alive.
I think
no.
Quasits are demons.
Cosets are demons. These are not. These are abyssal fiends. They're not
Chaotic.
Yeah, they're.
I shouldn't
chaotic.
know that,
Okay.
The devils are lawful evil.
Um,
Infernal.
Paladin.
These are not infernal enemies. These are
Abyssal.
abyssal enemies.
I will stick to our original plan then, and I will try. First off, I guess I'll try and run a little bit closer to the cage.
Okay. Make me
yeah,
a
don't
stealth
miss.
check.
Yeah.
You got to do the
You
Naruto
get
run.
+1 to dexterity.
Oh yeah, because you're so fab.
Well, don't you get a hide bonus?
He does get a hide bonus.
What's
I'm
your
gonna
hide
I'm
bonus?
gonna say that on a 7 though, we'll say Brutus notices you
Okay.
and starts. And now that you look at Brutus, he does seem to be kind of plump for a Kwatak demon, so maybe he's not flying as fast as he should.
Can you describe what it looks like? I'm picturing like
Yeah.
a bloat fly or something
Yeah,
right
absolutely. A Kwatak
So
demon
gross.
looks like, now, because you didn't read the book, the Kwatak demon looks like a small, like, gargoyle type thing, and he's got, like, sharp, pointy teeth and, like, little black beady eyes. And he looks like this one looks like a fat, fleshy lizard, and he's got big, long claws in his hand, but the claws look very cleaned and well maintained and almost nicely filed.
Wow.
Like, these are well cared for, and they have, like, stumpy tails and little leathery wings.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cast magic missile and aim all 3 at that one Kwatak coming towards me.
All right, so that was Brutus.
So as you're trying to be stealthy, you're like, heck it.
All right,
Yeah.
roll me some damage.
Pew!
And magic missile is force damage.
Sorry.
Was magic missile force
Yes.
damage?
Yeah. So that is 6 damage from the first
Holy
one.
moly.
Wow!
Okay.
Or no, wait,
wait,
sorry, because
1d4
it doesn't.
plus
it-
1.
Right, because
Yeah.
it doesn't add my intelligence. Sorry.
Yeah.
So 4 damage.
4 damage.
Yeah. Another 3 damage, so 7 damage, and 10 damage in total.
Dang.
Poor Brutus, you hardly knew him.
What? You just one-shotted him?
They're not very big. They're like little junior. They don't have a high challenge rating.
Stay away from me!
Wow.
Oh, she's gonna be so mad.
Monoxa
Oh.
hears Brutus screech as he sort of like hits the floor and splats.
Oh.
And then she goes,
Uh-oh.
"Ah!"
Sorry. No, we're not.
First Camp Nettlebee ruins my life, and now you hurt Brutus! Ah! And I'm gonna say that Monoxa is very, 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 very angry.
Oh shit, we hit in rage.
But I'll take.
We pushed her into phase 2 too early.
I know. She enters her final form.
The music changes. They're like, uh-oh.
Dun, dun, dun,
The room
dun,
starts to
dun,
shake.
dun, 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 dun.
All right.
Okay, next attempt we have to like just tank the Quasits and DPS the boss.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So it is. Oh, it's Nero's turn, and he's going to. He's like, and she's like, Nero, kill that one.
Whoa. Hold on.
And so she points at you.
With
I left
Alex
Nero for
there,
you.
does Alex get any attack of opportunity or anything?
No, because it's not Monoxa's turn. But she's just like, basically, it's Nero's come up, and she's like, get him.
Being mad is a free action.
Yeah, yeah. And this is just dramatic box text that I've
Love
given
it.
my boss.
But,
No,
yeah,
that's
but-
great.
like, her portrait slides in
Doesn't
and a bunch of
18
text
hit
comes
you?
up.
It sure does.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's see. Okay, so I have so many things that I can do.
This is a dead wizard boy.
Demon rage.
Maybe
Part of me
not.
feels like maybe we have like some plot armor because we're kids and killing kids.
You can get KO'd.
All right. Yeah.
Save versus
he's
monkey
mad.
steals the peach.
He's mad because you
He killed his brother.
yeah. Or at least knocked him out.
Yeah.
All right, so
I mean, I'm figuring this is sort of like a Goonies style kind of thing. It's like,
Cool.
oh no, I got...
how about take 6 damage
Holy moly.
from the Kwatak demon? Also, make me a Constitution saving
Uh-oh.
throw, or you're gonna get poisoned.
Uh-oh!
I will die.
Scario
Well, let's see
You
it.
just have to hit 10. You just have to hit 10 on your con throw.
Let's see
I don't
it.
think
Let's
you
see
have
it.
minuses to
Let's see
con.
it, Peloton.
You got +1.
20.
You are not poisoned, but you are severely hurt because
Yeah.
now you know what made all those like varying scratches because
Oh.
Nero comes down and is like, "Rah!"
I have 1 health left.
Yay!
It's like a story a friend told me where this exact situation, DM can't see the dice, his friend rolls an attack roll, very important one, rolls a 1, and without thinking he just yells, natural 20!
Wow. Luckily,
Uh-oh.
It's Kelvin's turn.
Hey, oh yeah.
No wonder, doggo.
He jumps into combat next to Ulrika and uses. He claps his 2 front paws together.
Is he doing jutsu?
No. And uses channel divinity. So when a creature you see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to give the attacker disadvantage on the attack roll. So Kelvin is going to use channel divinity to protect you, Ulrika, because you're in close combat.
Is that a cleric or a paladin
That's
spell?
a paladin spell.
Yeah, it's a paladin spell.
Paladin!
Such a good dog.
I love this dog.
Good dog.
We're never
He's
giving this
literally
dog
a
back.
very good dog.
Oh my god.
He's a lawful good dog.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I told you he was a good dog.
Okay. All right.
So he did that. He used that on Monoxa.
He used it. He used it on to. He's going to protect Ulrika.
Okay.
Ding, ding.
Speaking of Monoxa, though, it is Monoxa's turn.
Oh God.
I've got a lot of sheets to juggle here. You can have my map of the. You can have my map. There's Monoxa in her summoning circle.
She looks very upset.
That's really good.
All right, there's Kelvin sheets. All right, so Monoxa is mad, but also sort of hurt. So
She's been stabbed repeatedly in the chest by a 12-year-old.
yeah. So
Hit her with a claw hammer.
first she's going to be like. And get really mad, and sort of like nudge, hint, hint. Does anybody want to ask her about her motives?
Oh, I see the dialogue tree. It's just like, why do you suck so bad?
Yeah. You old lady.
Because Camp Nettlebee ruined my life. First, Chorgler Kirschmatine ran my underwear up the flagpole and everyone saw it. And second, I got sent home early because I tried to summon one little demon lord for revenge. And after that, every damn time I wanted anything, it was, well, I don't know. We spent 200 gold to send you to Camp Nettlebee for 4 days. I wanted a new loot. Camp Nettlebee, new clothes. Camp Nettlebee, admission to Warlock School. Camp Nettlebee, supplies for my honestly very modest magical lair. Camp Nettlebee!
But
And then she casts Mirror Image.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
I don't know what that means.
3 illusory duplicates of Monoxa appear in space. Until the spell ends, the duplicates move with Monoxa and mimic her actions, shifting positions, so it's impossible to track which image is real. So, and each time a creature targets one of these mirror images, I roll a d20 to see if you hit the right one. And the duplicates, if they are hit, the spell ends. Or if the duplicates are hit, they just pop and disappear. They basically have no HP.
Sure.
And the spell ends when all 3 of them are destroyed. So Monoxa says, "Rah!" and 3 more Monoxas appear at random places and start yelling about Chorgler Kirschmatine.
Well, there's 4 more of you, and you're still twice as lame.
Malfeasance.
Yeah.
It's
I
your go.
look at my hands
Yeah.
and count what you just said.
So
I
I'm gonna,
can't
But
math.
the thing is, Magic Missile's great for this.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, just one at each, all of them, yeah. I don't care, you stupid old lady. What are you doing trying to hurt innocent kids? Because, I mean, Nyan's a pervert too, but that doesn't mean that we should go and try and hurt all the kids.
I'm not trying to hurt them. I just need a sacrifice, and it turns out, like the stupid book specifies weight, and all of these kids are so small. So I thought if I'm going back for more, I may as well just get a whole cabin's worth. Rah!
Anyways, that's vicious mockery. Me making fun of her and calling her dumb is for me to cast
Okay.
my
How many
ability.
more times can you cast this?
It's a cantrip. I can do it unlimited.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, I think you're really dumb. Let the kids go.
I don't make my wisdom save
Ooh!
Cool. So she takes 1d4 psychic damage.
because I'm gonna say that you just have to yell
Ooh!
it. Is this a targeted spell? Do you have to target a
If
Monoxa?
a target within
can-
range that you
Can
choose,
hear you.
no, it
You-
can hear you
Oh.
because it's audio. It's I want to target her. And
So you're just gonna yell out that she's mean. Okay, I'm gonna say that she can hear you, so she's gonna take damage from
okay.
that.
She takes 4 psychic damage
Okay.
and now has disadvantage on the next attack roll before the end
Double
of the next turn.
disadvantage.
This doesn't disrupt her from her mirror image. at
No,
all?
no.
Okay.
She can. Once you've cast mirror image. Let me just check because I've never actually cast this spell myself. Once you cast mirror image, you can use your action to dismiss the illusory duplicates. but you can't actually like be so if
Right.
you fall
You-
unconscious, it stops obviously,
Right.
but you can't be like rattled out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Psychic damaged her.
All
I
right.
hurt her with bad words and insults.
That was very mean. Ulrika, you don't know which Monox is the real one because they're all moving around a lot now. But you're in.
I don't suppose I can try twice with 2 weapons.
They're not all standing together.
Okay.
So you pick a Monoxa
YOLO.
and YOLO it.
May I? Okay, so short sword.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Not so good. 6 and 14.
All right. Neither of those are going to hit anyhow.
Did it!
I'll lurk mad and confused.
Nyan,
I shoot at the Quasit.
you shoot at the Kwatak Demon?
Yeah, the one that's attacking Peloton.
Okay, that sounds like a good
All right.
idea.
I tried to also move towards the cage.
Okay, I will let you move without provoking an attack of opportunity or something like that. You can get pretty close to it.
Okay.
You'd have to like get right up in Peloton's grill and move through that space.
Okay, well, I'll try to protect Peloton from this thing that's attacking.
Are you
him.
going to get into are you going to shoot it and then try to move up to where Peloton is?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, make me an attack. Oh, you have advantage on this, by the way.
Oh,
Ooh.
maybe I'll crit.
It was even higher.
23.
23. You definitely hit him.
Okay.
Yo.
For
Yup,
6
yup, yup.
damage.
Is that piercing damage?
Piercing. So
All right.
3.
Yes. All right. Peloton, it's your go.
Get away from me!
Ooh, all magic missiles.
Yeah,
All right, and who are you aiming at?
at Brutus. Well, I will send 2 at Brutus and 1 at one of the mirror images.
You have 3 in total?
I shoot 3.
If this
Okay.
thing doesn't die, don't you die?
Maybe.
It's
We'll put
have, like-
you back together.
Yeah.
they're very fragile.
They have the best clerics in wherever they're
Okay, so the first one going to Brutus.
Okay, so just roll me some damage, and I'm just going to roll to see if you hit the real Monoxa.
Okay, so that's 5, 9 to Brutus.
Wow.
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 What?
Okay, so how much does Brutus take?
9.
Brutus is pining for the fjords with Nero.
Yeah! Magic
Oh my
missile.
Magic missile. Magic missile.
And Monoxa rolled very poorly, so you actually managed to magic missile the right one.
Oh man!
Unfortunately, they're all going to be.
Yeah, you're not
that's
gonna
not
be able
going to
to-
help you guys later
Yeah.
because they're all still going to be like running
Right.
around.
How much
Right,
does Monoxa
right.
take?
Ow.
How much
Do-
damage does Monoxa take?
The answer
3.
is you rolled a 3.
So 4.
Monoxa's
Nice.
starting to look kind of beat up.
All the mirror images look equally beat up?
Yes,
Were we
they
able,
all
wa-
look the
was
same.
I able to tell which one I hit so I could give like an
No,
indication?
they
No,
switch back
no,
through.
they-
That's the
they
thing.
switch
If you
back
accidentally
through.
hit the right one, then it just
Right.
disappears.
All right. What? Rah! All right. What does Monoxa
That's
want to
both
cast?
good and bad.
Oh, and I move, like to beside the cage.
Oh, to beside the cage?
Yeah.
Are you going to try to hide?
I mean, if I can, like I'm just doing like an attack move kind of a thing.
Okay.
And if I still have
You
the
don't
ability
get-
to hide.
I mean, because you're stealthy, I'm going to let you make me a stealth check to try and dive behind something.
then- okay.
We're gonna get ya.
That would be 20.
20. And I'm going to say that you're going to dive behind the cage and you're going to be hidden behind the other kids.
Cool.
Because that's good for you because it's it's Kelvin's turn actually. Ow!
Get him, doggo.
All right, let's look at Kelvin's spells.
I was thinking like some
Kelvin
some
unsheathes
sort of
a
optically
Dire Avenger
added
plus
effect.
Just
Like this.
a naginata.
All right. Kelvin is going to disengage from Monoxa, provoking an attack of opportunity. And she's going to take a swing at him with her rapier.
No! Don't
had
you
a
touch
sword.
that doggo.
So let me
sword
I
now.
just got to roll with my rapier. Oh, and I don't hit. I've been rolling really poorly tonight. So Kelvin's fine, but he's going to dive over to where you are, and he is going to cast.
Oh,
Lay on hands.
Are you-
Please
Except-
lay on hands.
except
to me,
it's with a
dog.
it's gonna be lay on tongue.
Yeah.
He's gonna cast Cure Wounds, which is a touch spell, but he is going to go And he's going to touch your forehead with his paw, and you're going to gain 1d8 plus 3 HP. So he's going to heal you for max.
Wow.
Super funny. It'd be amazing. He's like, he heals you for 42 hit points. You're like, wait, what is this dog?
Anime eyes.
Thanks, Kelvin. I give him like a little scruff behind the ears.
Who's
All
a
right.
good boy?
Now it's Monoxa's turn, and she's very angry. Let's see.
We don't even know which one of us she's near because of the mirror image.
She's near us all.
No.
Let's see.
Why don't you fight like not a loser?
I think that she's going to look at her demons and her raggedy, and she's going to look at you, Ulrika. Because you're the one who took a lot out of her, and now I just need to double check about what a creature. Oh, unfortunately, Kelvin was protecting you, but he is no longer there.
Oh.
So I think she is going to aim an Eldritch Blast at you.
Uh-oh.
What do?
That is a ranged spell attack, and on a hit, the target takes 1d10 force damage.
I'll be fine. I'm going to put my finger over R1. Wait, no, it's B.
I am definitely going to hit you.
Uh-oh.
So let me.
Why didn't you dodge?
You meddling kids! Oh, I've always wanted to say that. Ah!
God.
Take 9 damage.
Wow.
You are physically blasted back a few feet by this, and your clothes smell extremely singed. Were you keeping any tarts in your pockets?
Maybe one?
Oh, it's dust. It's dust.
It's melty.
It's melted and then burned to ash.
Turns if you hadn't changed your uniform, your like entire right side would be covered in ghee.
Yeah, you've just got Eldritch Blast.
Stand up. I ain't hurt. Just spit out a bunch of teeth.
Almost certainly. She got you right in the chest.
Touch is not
Ah! All right, Malfeasance, it's your turn.
good. Yeah. Ulrika, no! I'm going to switch the song of my Zalkun of one of vicious mockery to one of healing words, and I'm going to speak over the dulcet sounds of my Zalkun some healing words to my good friend Ulrika here. So healing words: a creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points equal to D4 plus your spell ability modifier. Has no effect on undead or constructs. Quick, regain 6.
I'll go up to 9. I love this song.
Me too.
Ulrika, it's your turn.
Okay, I'll just like get up. Oh yeah.
There's still 3 duplicates, though.
Get him.
Yeah. Well, let's give it another shot. Let's see.
Ooh, better.
Oh, that's better. That's way
Ooh.
better. 20 and 22.
Those are both hits. Roll me some damage.
Oh boy.
man.
Did I get the real one? Well, we'll find out in a second.
Yeah. Oh.
14.
14 damage.
Yup.
Okay, so I rolled really poorly, and even though I have 2 duplicates, all I have to do is roll above a 6 on a d20 to have you hit a duplicate, and I have failed both times.
Wow.
And if you do 14 damage to Monoxa, she goes down.
Wow.
You didn't need my doggo help at all.
We ruined this
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Rolled.
All right, so
Does she have any parting words as she goes down?
she
She's
goes.
not dead, is she?
Well, I mean, you're hitting her with a spiked axe.
What?
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 Don't you have
I
like a
have
hammer
a
with-
kitchen knife and a claw hammer.
Yeah,
What
we'll
the
say that
fuck?
you've seriously hurt her. We'll say she's unconscious. We'll say that you have
You
knocked her
stabbed
into
her
unconsciousness.
unconscious.
Actually, what she's doing, you stab her into unconsciousness, and while she's burbling on the ground, Kelvin comes by and goes, "Woof," but he does stabilize her. And so she's not going to die. She's not going to bleed out from her wounds.
11-year-olds are not going to murder
sit on
a
her
woman.
neck.
Yeah, I mean, do you now look at all of your friends in the cage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knock the padlock off with my crossbow.
Okay. While they do
Make
that,
me a strength check for that.
Oh,
Do you want me to? Do you want me to?
Yeah, can you freeze it first? Yeah.
Yeah. Can I go? Wah, and
You guys
freeze
want
the
to search
lock.
Monoxa?
I was gonna search Monoxa because I'm there. I was gonna relieve her of weapons first,
I mean, her weapons are her hands because she's an
but she had a rapier.
Oh, she does have a rapier.
I'm going to. No, I need to run up and I need to make it very obviously clear who rescued these people.
Wait, are you gonna take all like the help or all the?
No,
just really thirsty.
Just one person.
All right.
Just one person.
Meanwhile, we're trying.
You're working on this.
Yeah.
Give me a strength check.
3.
This
Like-
is plan.
Out of the way, Nyan. I'm
Might
going to come
work
up with a
eventually.
Zalkoon,
you wanna
which is a
search
bludgeoning
monoxide?
Oh yeah, I'm
thing.
going through her pockets.
You find a key.
Ooh! Hey!
Give me a second.
Oh,
give me a second with the Zalkoon here one time.
Okay.
One time.
Because the Zalkoon is a bludgeoning instrument.
All right. All right.
No. I rolled a 1.
Kelvin
So-
looks at you like you're idiots.
Well, you should
I
make.
catch
you should
the key.
puff. Oh, you should make a dex.
I'm giving you a
Oh,
plus
okay,
one dex.
sure, why not?
The lock is like frozen. I don't know if that's gonna.
Oh,
Catch
man.
the key.
Yep. You're an elf. They're very dexterous. The lock opens. That's it. She had it. That was what the key was for. And everybody emerges triumphant in their pajamas. Everybody's wearing sort of various undergarments.
do I have
you
any-
want to talk to anybody?
Yes,
Kids,
of course
you've
I
been
do.
rescued by Cabin 3.
Thank God you're safe.
Who are you again?
Oh my God, he talked to me.
Do I have any soot on my person?
You have so much soot on your person.
Okay, I'm gonna take some and draw a circle around each of Monox's eyes, and then like a mustache.
While this is going on,
Kelvin looks at you and goes, "Woof."
can I
That's
like
correct.
start like kicking the summoning circle, like trying to like scratch it out with my
yeah,
feet?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Kelvin has already like kind of like done a like a.
Yeah.
There's no more summoning circle.
Yay!
Oh man, I'm so proud of you kids! Maura says to your group before she starts reading the newspaper. She is standing on the edge of the stage at the back of the mess hall, and although it's another warm day, the campers have been assembled here after breakfast. Maura opens her mouth as if she's going to start reading, but then she becomes distracted again. Like the Loudwater Times-Picayune isn't the most notable paper, but they did say they'd put the story on the wire, so maybe the Waterdeep Herald will run it tomorrow! Your parents are going to be so proud, and I'm going to get such good employee reviews for sending out a successful adventuring party!
Okay, I thought for a second when you were like
She
she was on the
disappeared.
stage, I thought that we had put on a play, and that was like the other foot dropping, and I was
No.
like,
Wow.
what? But yeah, okay. Sorry.
Maura finally says, local crackpot foiled by plucky children, magical dog. By Silot Hedge Charter, Editor-in-Chief. 21st Flame Rule, 1493. Local abyssal enthusiast and noted kook Monoxa Bunchwinter was apprehended by the authorities this week after abducting 8 children from Camp Nettlebee to use in an unsanctioned demonic summoning ritual. Although she had used foul magic to ensure that nobody noticed the absence of the kidnapped children, Bunchwinter's plans were foiled by 4 other children from the camp who infiltrated her lair after being directed there by Kelvin, a small white dog owned by noted local author Jaspar Pratchett. Pretty good for a stray dog I took in a couple years ago, said Pratchett. He's gonna get 2 bones after supper tonight, I tell you that.
Wait, we have to see.
I was never in doubt that Nyan would rescue me, said
Jesus.
Millicent. Said Millicent Weatherblurt Leafglider, one of the children who was taken hostage. Bellamy told me that he squints all the time because he has terrible allergies, but that's obviously not the case. I think he's doing it because he's so quick-witted and dreamy.
Maybe if I renounce my parents' faith in Corella and Lorethian, I can get put in the wall when I die and she won't be able to find me.
Wow.
The thought of my dear Nestor got me through this trying time, added Horrocks Drakeborn, another hostage. Horrocks blushes slightly as a murmur runs through the crowd. Maura clears her throat to regain everyone's attention before she continues reading. The Nestra affair is last summer, kids. Don't worry about it. Anyhow, let's continue. Obviously, we'll be increasing the strength of our wards of protection, says Constance Meltwaft, Chief Marketing Officer for Camp Nettlebee, when asked for comment. But the fact that 4 children were able to foil a 5th-level warlock using only basic camp equipment and some sort of magical animal companion surely speaks to the quality of the adventuring education we provide at our facility. Registration for summer 1494 is already open, and I look forward to seeing all of you again at Camp Nettlebee. Thank you.
Can we all jump in freeze frame?
Yes, absolutely.
Don't
But it's actually like
Forget about me.
it pans over and there's like a lich casting time stop. Like, uh-oh.
I'm just like going around and it's like we're still finishing like our summer or whatever, and it's just like us like in a boat, maybe like bringing a fish that's too big.
This concludes our adventure.
Wow.
All of you go home. Your parents are really proud of you, even though the incompetent reporter managed to not get any of your names or quotes into the newspaper article.
I wasn't involved.
You in fact, then go back for your third stint. But your third stint is less exciting than your second. And you're all looking forward to going back to school in the fall.
I cut out like a clipping of the news and put it in my journal as like and then like close it.
Mora gets an excellent employee evaluation. And Monoxa definitely goes to super jail for a long time.
Jail.
And we have to say, I think the saddest part about this whole thing is saying goodbye to Kelvin.
Oh,
at
we
the
can
end of
come
it all.
visit.
Doggo. Good doggo.
After you guys are done beating up Monoxa, Kelvin goes home and sits on his porch and waits for other magical assistance to provide.
He's such a good dog.
He's a very good dog.
I loved this.
Yeah, this
That
is
was
really
the
good.
campaign. We're done. You
Love
guys
it.
beat it.
Yay!
Thanks,
Hooray!
Kathleen.
We are the Wieners.
And this concludes our adventures, at least for this summer, at Camp Nettlebee. And thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you had as much fun watching as I did running this campaign. I'm sure you guys might have had fun, but that was really secondary to my concerns.
It was great. This was such a good one.
Collaborative storytelling.
As a brief reminder, I do want to say that Dice Friends is not going away, but is taking a hiatus while a bunch of us are out filming Road Quest. But stay tuned to the Loading Ready Run Broadcasting Entertainment Network for lots of great streams featuring me and Cameron and Heather and Corey and Paul. Thank you, everybody.